Hey guys, welcome back to Resin Crafts. Today, we're making something a bit darker, an Abyssal Lighthouse sealed inside a glass dome. Alright, let's start with the 3D model. This is the design I prepared for this project, including the lighthouse, the rocky base, and those tentacle elements. I spent some time adjusting the proportions so everything fits nicely inside the glass sphere. Next up, 3D printing. I'm using a resin printer here to capture as much detail as possible. After slicing the model, I print the parts separately. This gives better results and makes assembly easier. Once everything is printed, I remove the supports and clean all the parts. Alright, moving on to priming. I apply a layer of primer to get a clean, even surface. This step is actually really important. It helps the paint stick better, so try not to skip it. Make sure to spray evenly and let it dry completely. Now let's move on to the base colors. I start with a dark gray tone as the base for the tentacles and rocks. For the rocks, I gradually build up layers using lighter gray tones, and then use dry brushing to highlight the raised textures. Once that's dry, I paint the back of the tentacles with a dark brown. You can mix burnt umber with a bit of black for this. For the suction cups, I start with a flesh tone base. You can mix red with a bit of white and yellow. After it dries, I lightly dry brush with gray. Then apply a thin dark brown wash to blend everything together and tone it down a bit. Next, the lighthouse. I use a brass metallic color for all the metal parts, like the top, the railings, the base ring, and the stairs. Then I deepen the metal tone by mixing brass with a bit of black. For the main structure, I go with a blue-gray color. Just mix gray with a touch of blue. Finally, I add some rust effects using a reddish-brown tone to give it that aged, weathered look. Now let's work on the base. I first texture the bottom of the glass dome a bit so it's not completely flat. Then I paint it using a mix of gray, black, and blue to create a deep ocean tone. Once it's dry, I apply a layer of UV resin to seal the surface. After that, I add a border around the base. I'm just using masking tape here. This helps contain the resin later and makes everything look cleaner. Once that's ready, I place the painted model onto the base and fix it using UV resin. This step is pretty important. Take your time to adjust the position and get a nice composition. Alright, now for the resin. I add some transparent blue pigment first. Then a bit of transparent black to get that deep, midnight ocean color. After mixing, I use a vacuum chamber to remove bubbles. Then I slowly pour the resin into the base. And yeah, this is where the ocean starts to form. Once the resin is fully cured, I use a rotary tool to shape the surface, just adding some movement so it looks like waves instead of a flat surface. I use UV resin to refine everything. This restores the clarity and fixes small imperfections. It really makes a big difference. Now for one of my favorite steps. I use dry brushing to add white highlights to the waves, just lightly going over the edges to create that sea foam effect. And this is where everything really comes alive. Finally, I attach the nameplate, and that's it. The piece is complete. Alright, that's it for this build. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be making more resin diorama projects soon, so stay tuned. See you in the next one.